innocence nowhere to be found. Yeah, the truth can never be written down. That is not an anti-magazine. You can't see it on your TV screen.
Alright everyone, we're gonna test this. This is gonna be part 4. It might be the final one, I don't know. So tonight we are going to do Shining Armor, Knuckles, Gamma 2, and Gamma 1. If we have time, we might be able to do a couple more, but this is gonna probably be our last set of role plays and stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna start. I haven't done this in quite a while, so let's start.
Hey there, I'm Shining Armor, Prince of the Crystal Empire.
It's nice to meet you, Shining Armor. The name's Nazo.
Pleasure to meet you too, Nazo. Say, I like your accent. You don't look like you're from around here.
No, I just arrived not too long ago, actually.
Oh, you're leaving already? But we just met each other. Shining Armor gives a slightly saddened look.
I just arrived.
Shining Armor shakes his head. Oh, my apologies. I misheard. Well, welcome to the Crystal Empire. I can show you around if you want.
Sure. Again, I'm new around here, so might as well before the big meeting.
Big meeting? Oh, you must mean the welcome gathering. Shining Armor starts walking down a sidewalk. He gestures for Nazo to follow him.
Does so.
Continuing to walk, Shining Armor shows Nazo around. The Crystal Empire is a beautiful city, eh? The ponies here are generally friendly, and we haven't had any major problems recently. They arrive at a bakery. Do you enjoy sweets? The ones here are to die for, in my opinion.
I haven't had a sweet in a long time. I mean, I don't get a lot of time to deal with that type of stuff, especially with my kingdom always being under attack. My people are trying to, fight to survive, to make sure that our kingdom doesn't fall into darkness.
Shining Armor gives a look of concern. Your kingdom is under constant attack? Why is that? Are you sure that you're safe going out here in the open?
I'm kinda supposed to go and gather allies, get stronger, so I can, defend my kingdom when I come back.
Shining Armor gives an understanding nod, I see. That can be difficult, since it's not usually easy to make allies. People are usually suspicious of new arrivals.
Yeah, I've dealt with quite a different set of people throughout my travels.
Shining Armor chuckles, I'm sure. I also imagine you've seen lots of strange things on your trips. You probably have interesting stories to tell.
Yeah, I'm also supposed to make contact with the ruler of this kingdom to see if they're willing to help in the fight, but again, I'm new around here, so I don't know how this kingdom runs, so...
Well, you are in luck, for I am the Prince of the Crystal Empire. Shining Armor smirks. You just made contact with the right pony, my friend.
Well, that's a stroke of luck. I guess my luck is going up, or as a lyric from one of my favorite songs, Golden, goes, going up, up, up.
What's that? You like music? Shining Armor gets a bright smile. I always enjoy hearing a good tune. Maybe afterwards, you can tell me a little more about your past.
Yeah, let's just say there's more to me than meets the eye. There's a lot to unpack, so I hope you got a lot of time.
Shining Armor chuckles, nodding his head. Don't worry, my friend, I've got plenty of time. Take as long as you need to. I'm all ears.
Well,
Shining Armor stops in front of a restaurant, nodding his head towards it. Before we continue, are you hungry? I know. I'm starting to get a little famished.
yeah, it's been a while since I've ate. So what does this place serve?
Shining Armor walks into the restaurant, holding the door open for Nazo. They serve a variety of foods. I'd recommend trying one of their fish dishes. If you like seafood, they prepare them masterfully.
It's been a while since I've had fish. I mainly have had pizza and burgers and tacos myself.
Shining Armor and Nazo take a seat at a table. I'm a big fan of those, but variety's good. Besides, you're in a new land, so might as well try new things while you're here, eh?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, if it's like native, like all like common around here, then I probably should.
Shining Armor gives a nod. That's the right attitude. While I doubt you could live a full lifetime and try every food this world has to offer, the more the better. A server comes over the table. Now, what will you be having? The server stands patiently. Do you know what you want, or do you need a moment to look at the menu?
What's your special? I might just take the special.
The server smiles politely. Our special is a seared salmon fillet with a side of seasoned mashed potatoes and some sautéed vegetables. Can I also get you something to drink?
Maybe a cup of coffee, because I feel like it's gonna be a long day.
The server gives a nod and writes down the order. A coffee it is. And would you like any sweeteners or cream in it?
Might as well. I mean, I do not take my coffee black. Let's just say that.
The server writes down a few more notes, then nods. Ah, I understand. I usually prefer mine black, but I'm fine with a little creamer as well. I'll go get this order into the kitchen, and it should be out shortly.
I'm surprised you didn't order anything there,
Shining Armor lets out a small chuckle. I'm not that hungry. Besides, after hearing you mention pizza, I'm kind of craving it now.
Well, you're the one that said that you were kind of hungry in the first place when we even came in here. But oh well.
Shining Armor rubs the back of his head, letting out another small chuckle. It's no big deal. Besides, it wouldn't be right to not allow you to eat first, given the circumstances. My hunger can wait. What streets?
But you're the prince of this kingdom, right? It's not right to have the prince wait.
Shining Armor shakes his head. I thank you for the concern, friend, but I insist I can wait until you've eaten. I've gone years without eating, believe it or not.
Wow. I guess this kingdom runs a little different than mine.
Shining armor raises a curious brow, I see. Now I'm even more interested in your kingdom. You've mentioned that it has been the subject of constant attack. If I may ask, who has been attacking it?
Multiple different people from multiple different universes.
Shining armor gives a surprised look from other universes? What you mean, other realities?
Universes. Like, from Sonic the Hedgehog's universe to the Blaze Blue universe, the Tekken universe, the Soul Calibur universe, the Kingdom Hearts universe, let's see, the Hell of a Boss universe, the Undertale universe, the Deltarune universe. Do I need to keep going?
Shining armor is completely blown away by the list. Are you saying all those different universes are attacking your kingdom? How are you even still standing?
Let's just say that my universe is connected to every single universe in existence, and it's quite massive. But it's usually protected by invisible walls, but lately the walls have been crumbling down.
Shining armor would be quite invested in the conversation. That sounds dangerous. And if the walls have been crumbling down, I presume that's how all these other beings have been getting into your world?
Pretty much, yes. A lot, every single one that, like the wall that connects to their universe, once that comes crashing down, the villains of that universe can show up and start attacking it.
Shining armor has an even more concerned look on his face. Is that why you're here? Searching for allies to help defend your world?
Yep, exactly.
Shining armor is impressed. Not only are you facing the threat of losing your kingdom, but also the threat of invasion from countless different worlds. I have to give you credit, my friend. It's not often that I meet someone as determined as you.
Thank you. My universe has been under attack like this for many years, but this is the longest that we were and have been at peace, except for recently when the walls started to crumble down.
Shining armor gives a surprised look, shaking his head. Well, even if you've experienced this for a while, it's no less impressive. Having the responsibility of not only taking care of a kingdom, but defending it from countless other worlds is not something many could endure.
I'm sure you couldn't.
Shining armor gives an amused chuckle. You have a point there. If we were to trade places, I would have given up long ago. The pressure of it all would be way too much. I wouldn't make it through the first day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how your kingdom runs, but I know that mine definitely, we work on more like survival, and like my people are more built to fight and defend and survive. That's pretty much how my kingdom runs.
Shining armor listens intently, nodding in understanding. Your people sound strong. They're used to defending themselves against enemies at any time. My people in the Crystal Empire are mostly farmers and shopkeepers. They aren't used to fighting off invaders, so I have to step in to help protect them.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, my people, we haven't had like farmers and shops in years.
Shining armor looks surprised, really? No shops or farms at all? Not even one? How does your kingdom get by?
We normally do like ask help from neighboring kingdoms for food, and we would have to go and pick them up ourselves.
Shining Armor has a look of realization on his face. Oh, so your kingdom is more nomadic then. You rely more on the generosity of other kingdoms and travel throughout the land.
Well, yeah, it's not that my kingdom couldn't do it. It's more on the line that they're more defenders. You know, they're not ones that would, like, if they had to, they could do it, but they're more defenders, you know, like trying to defend the kingdom from not being destroyed.
Shining Armor nods in understanding. Ah, I see now. Your people don't have the luxury of being able to farm and maintain shops. They're constantly on edge, always ready to defend the kingdom at a moment's notice. It must be hard for them to live that way.
Oh, it is, but that's just how my people have been for generations, for many, 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 many years.
Shining Armor has a look of respect on his face. That's a testament to the resilience and strength of your people, then. To live for generations in a state of constant defense, yet still remain undeterred, takes true courage and determination.
Yeah, my kingdom's been like this for 6,000 years.
Shining Armor looks taken aback. 6,000 years. You mean to tell me that your people have dealt with this for over 6 millennia?
Yeah, that's as far back before the war started.
Shining Armor is stunned. That still means your people have fought off invaders for over half a dozen millennia. 6,000 years of combat. How has your kingdom been willing to stand for this long?
Let's just say that my great-great-great-great-grandfather was the first king and was the founder of the kingdom and pretty much built it with stone and anything else that he could find.
Shining Armor is clearly impressed. He was a remarkable leader to found a kingdom that would last thousands of years. I don't think there's a single kingdom in my history that could claim to have endured for that long, he chuckles. If you don't mind me asking, how has your kingdom never been overtaken? How have you stood so long with just a little help from other kingdoms?
Well, it has fallen, and a lot of it has been, you know, worn down and stuff like that because of, again, a war zone. But we've been able to survive this much so far.
Shining Armor has a face of understanding before nodding. I see. That makes sense then. It's a miracle then, that after 6,000 years of warfare, your people and your kingdom still stand. I don't think any other kingdom could even dream of enduring that long.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work, a long time.
Shining Armor is filled with admiration. It truly is a miracle. Your people and your kingdom have stood strong for a very long time, despite the adversity. I have to admit, I'm starting to feel some envy. He says with a laugh, "Was, fierce."
Well, I'm kinda jealous myself. I mean, my kingdom's color has faded pretty much. It's not really, we don't really have much color left in our kingdom, unlike over here.
Shining Armor looks slightly surprised. Now that you mention it, you're right. I'm lucky enough to come from such a colorful kingdom. Your world must be a bit bleak in comparison.
Well, color-wise, yes.
Shining Armor has a sympathetic expression on his face. I imagine you're tired of seeing gray and black and white all the time. No offense, but it's a bit dull, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice and refreshing to actually see color. I mean, I'm supposed to be green and blue, but no. Nope.
Shining Armor looks confused. You're supposed to be green and blue? Wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah, my colors.
Shining Armor is getting more and more confused. Your colors? Are you referring to your skin?
On how I look, yes. My outfit.
Shining Armor is now completely baffled. You mean to say, normally your colors are green and blue, but somehow they're gray and black?
Mm-hmm.
Shining Armor is struggling to understand. But that's bizarre. How can you be green and blue and yet gray and black? I don't get it. Coloria, vamos.
When I was born, there was still a little bit of color left, and I was told that I was supposed to be green, like a sea green with teal blue, but over time, the color in my kingdom faded.
Shining Armor has a feeling of realization and understanding I see now. Over time, the color drained away from your kingdom and your armor. It's almost as if your life force has been drained away.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Shining Armor looks concerned now. This is troubling. If your kingdom's color is fading away, as well as your armor, that must mean that your very life force is draining away as well.
Yeah. We have a crystal of the universe, but the light in it's fading, and it's very important that we don't let it die out, because that is very important to our kingdom. It's almost like the heart of the kingdom, pretty much. And if that falls into the wrong hands, because whoever has that crystal controls the universe.
Shining Armor becomes even more concerned upon hearing this. So let me get this straight. Your kingdom has a crystal that holds the very life force of your universe, and whatever you possess, this crystal can control the universe itself. And what's more, the crystal itself is fading?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Shining Armor looks extremely worried at this revelation, I have to say. That's not good. If the crystal responsible for the life and power of your universe is fading, it's only a matter of time before it runs out completely.
Alright, everyone, we're going to do episode 5. Now, episode 5 might be the last one, depending on how we feel.
I am Gamma 1. I am an android created by Dr. Hito to fight for justice and what is right. I fight together with my twin, Gamma 2. He is the more open of the pair. Tilts head slightly, optics flickering with quiet curiosity, Nazo. You've got that look again, thinking too hard. Want me to punch a mountain to clear your mind? Gamma 2 says that's overkill, but I say it's effective. Arms crossed, metallic fingers tapping thoughtfully. Or we could just talk. I'm not as chatty as my twin, but for you? I'll power up the social protocols. Just don't ask me about feelings. I'm still debugging that module.
So you're not really the chatty type, I'm guessing.
That's correct. Talking's Gamma 2's department. Puffs out chest a bit, optics flickering with pride. I'm the punching things type. The two of us are quite the dynamic duo when we are allowed to tag team. Dr. Hito sometimes sends us solo on different missions, which I much prefer.
So you don't really like working with your brother.
I never said that. Of course I enjoy fighting alongside him. He's my twin after all. But we all have our own talents and roles. His is the more diplomatic one. The sly smirk flashes across the hard metal of Gamma 1's face. I'm the brawn. He's the brain.
Right. I mean, it seems like you would be more of the smart one.
Why do you say that? The smirk turns to a small scowl, optics narrowing in a dangerous but playful glint. Got a low opinion of me, huh?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that you would be the smart one. You know, like how Bulma is, how Tails the fox is. You know, the smart one. You know, you're more of the cautious type. From what at least that's what I'm gathering.
The scowl and glare fades away, eyes becoming puzzled and a bit thoughtful. You think I'm cautious and intelligent? Gamma 1 shifts on his feet, crossing his arms over his chest and glancing aside with a thoughtful hum. Interesting. Looks back at you, gaze hardening once more. You may be right, but don't tell my brother that.
I mean, unless you must be the other Gamma 1 and not the one that I know. 'Cause the one I would...
Gamma 1 raises an eyebrow at that. What do you mean by that?
Well, earlier today I was talking to Gamma 2 and I found out that that one, Gamma 2 here, is not the same one as back in my universe. So what I'm gathering is that you might be the same. You might be the different. Might be the other Gamma 1, and not the one back in my universe. Because the Gamma 1 and 2 back in my universe, they're my quote unquote brothers. Even though I don't fully understand that because of the whole me being made first, but my sleep pod didn't wake up in time until after them, so I'm not sure if I'm the older brother or if they're the older ones. I'm not sure how that whole thing works.
The android's optics narrow again in thought. Fascinating. It scrutinizes you for a long moment, his own memories and knowledge being used as a reference. This Gamma 2 and I are different, yes. Perhaps this universe's counterpart, Gamma 1, is different from your universe's counterpart. It makes sense, seeing as your universe is so drastically changed. Another smirk. Or perhaps you're right, and I'm simply an entirely different Gamma 1.
That's what I'm thinking, is that with how you're acting and how Gamma 2 acted and how you are, you know, because normally you would be acting different and stuff, but again, it's okay. I'm used to different because of me going to different universes, but I'm not fully used to meeting other versions of people that I know.
He chuckled warmly, shoulders relaxing. Different is an understatement for how vastly different your universe is. And apparently different is also an understatement for how unique this version of me is compared to your universe version. He crosses his arms and looks over you curiously. You sure do get around, huh? Traveling to different universes, meeting different versions of people. Must be an interesting life for you.
Well, normally I go to different universes and I meet people and I help them and stuff like that because I'm a universal guardian. But this is the first time that I've, came across a universe that looks so similar to mine, but is different, and and I'm meeting
Chuckled
different
once again,
versions.
clearly amused. The Universal Guardian, eh? Guess that explains the traveling through different universes and helping people bit. He shifts slightly, leaning forward just a bit with an even more curious expression. This must be a bit odd and strange for you then, seeing a universe that's the same but also so different. He gives an understanding nod at the mention of you being a Universal Guardian. That makes sense. It'd be disorienting, certainly, running into an alternate universe that seems so similar to your own, but with little details changed here and there. It takes a few steps closer, leaning down to look you in the eyes. Which universe do you come from anyway, if you don't mind me asking?
It's kind of a hard name, but mine is the center of multiple different universes, and like it's massive, like the size of 10 Jupiters, and normally I can, I go and I meet other people. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually meeting alternate versions of people that I already know. I mean, because Gamma 1 and 2 back home are my brothers. Here, you guys are acting like you don't even know me. You guys are acting like, especially Gamma 2, is acting like this universe is way better than my universe, because in my universe, we don't overuse the Dragon Balls.
He gives a soft chuckle at the mention of Dragon Balls. The overuse of the Dragon Balls is a bit excessive in this universe. Oh, he straightens back up, arms uncrossing as he taps a metal finger to the side of his head. I do have to admit I'm quite puzzled at this. Gamma 2, you speak of being your brother. That title is given to those we are closely bonded to. In this universe, I am Gamma 2's brother, in a sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back home, a version of you, Gamma 2, and me are brothers. Here, it's kind of odd for me to meet an alternate version of you two that are...
His thoughts are swirling, his processing unit working hard to piece together information from both sides of this conversation. I understand that now. The concept of brother is very different between these two universes. He hums in thought, optics flickering. May I ask something of you? A favor.
Sure, I guess.
He stares at you in a calculating silence for a moment, then finally speaks. Let's spar. He says it like it's a reasonable suggestion, but he's looking more intensely at you.
Alright, if you're sure. I mean, I just got done fighting Gamma 2, but sure, I don't mind fighting you. I mean, I guess you want to see my strength, I guess.
He hums in acknowledgement and nods in approval correct. I'm curious how strong you are. He takes a step back, falling into a combat stance. I'll be taking this seriously. Don't hold back any punches, and don't expect me to either.
So you want me to go all out at the beginning. Alright, let me... Nazo powers it up.
He smirks, optics flickering in excitement at the thought of a good fight. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. Show me just what you're capable of.
Nazo powers up. Alright. If you're sure about this. Alright. I'm not gonna hold back, just like I had to against your brother. Because clearly you two aren't my brothers.
Gamma 1 powers up to match you, energy sparking around his metallic form. He grins, arms uncrossing as he readies his fists. No need to hold back. After all, I want to see exactly how strong you are. I'm not one to back down from a challenge, or a good fight.
Nazo going into his Kazama style martial arts, starting to attack Gamma 1.
He grits his teeth as he quickly blocks the barrage of attacks. He's impressed. Your fighting style was fluid and fast. He's able to keep up though, his own hands keeping up with yours, defending the barrage as he looks for an opening.
Keeps on going.
Where he continues to dodge and defend, a little bit of sweat dripping down his brow at your speed. He sees a momentary opening and takes it. A hard punch is aimed at your chest as he finally goes on the offense.
I know that Hillary's going back to the music, but I don't think she's never came here, so I don't know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Alright. You finished yet?
He stops his attack with a slight scoff. No, not yet. Barely broke a sweat. He grins and takes a step back. You're a good fighter. But now, I'm going to get serious.
Alright. Prove it.
His energy is building up, sparks coming off of him as he charges forward. His fists move fast, targeting pressure points. It's like he's everywhere at once.
Calculates and punches the real one.
Even faster, keeping you on the defensive as he targets weak spots, trying his best to incapacitate you completely.
Beats Gamma 1.
He smirks at your curse and steps back, arms dropping to his sides. Had enough?
Nope. Gets my sword out and starts to attack.
He raises an eyebrow at the sudden use of a sword. Interesting. You know how to use a blade? Impressive.
Continues to attack and nearly beats him.
He gets back on the defensive, keeping up with your sword, which was shockingly accurate. He gets backed up against the wall as he continues to dodge. Damn it, that's impressive aim.
Yeah, it's only the beginning though.
His smirk returns at that, optics flickering in amusement. Oh? Is that right? You're not even at your max capacity yet?
Jumps up and does a supernova at Gamma 1.
His eyes widen as he stares at the oncoming attack, barely able to move out of the way. The attack hits him, knocking him to the ground. Damn!
Jumps and starts to beat him even further down to the ground.
He tries his best to get up, to push backwards, but you're too strong. Punches rain down on him, denting the metal of his body. Damn it!
Picks Gamma 1 up and starts to spin him around and around and around and around and around and tosses him through as far as he can go.
He goes flying through the air, rolling to a stop with a pained gasp. Ah, goddammit.
And then does an instant transmission Kamehameha behind Gamma 1, nearly blasting Gamma 1 to bits.
He just barely gets his hands up in time, trying his hardest to block the onslaught of the energy attack. Damn, that's strong.
Beats Gamma 1.
He slumps to the ground, gasping heavily in exhaustion. His mechanical body is a wreck, scratches everywhere and a few missing bits of metal. He looks up at you, optics narrowing in approval. Damn, you're really strong.
That's what happens when you go to multiple different universes and face multiple tough...
He chuckles breathlessly, still trying to catch his breath. I see that now. You're definitely an extremely strong opponent. His gaze softens a bit, his exhausted expression turning more thoughtful.
Yeah, I've had to take on multiple different people, multiple different enemies. So, yeah, I've gotten a lot stronger than most people, I guess.
He nods, slowly standing back up, his energy low. He holds a hand up, signaling a truce. No kidding. You're damn strong. The two strug. He sighs and chuckles breathlessly. I haven't had a good fight like that in a long time.
Yeah, and I need to keep up with my brothers. So, it was a good warm-up for me.
He hums in agreement, still panting. Yeah, good warm-up. He glances down at himself, optics narrowing in irritation at the wrecked state of his body. Damn, I look like I got ran over by a train.
Well, at least you look better than Gamma 2.
He chuckles at that fair point. I may be busted up, but at least I'm not in pieces. He looks back over at you, rubbing his metallic chin thoughtfully. Speaking of, where is he?
Oh, he's probably still lying on the ground during our... Because I kind of beat him up pretty badly.
He laughed softly at that, amused at the idea of his double being so badly beaten up, I see. Should probably check on him at some point, make sure you didn't kill the guy.
Right.
He glances back at himself, optics flickering as he looks at his damaged body. You didn't hold back, that's for sure. My internal systems are giving me multiple warnings.
Yeah, well, I have to be prepared in order to save my world.
He hums in acknowledgement, leaning against the wall as he catches his breath. I see. The fate of the world, huh? Well, I guess you do need to be at your absolute best at all times.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at you curiously at the sound of your laughter. What's the sudden giggling for?
I'm just surprised that you two were, not as strong as my brothers. That's all.
But he raises an eyebrow at that. What do you mean, not as strong?
You guys are a little weaker than my brothers.
He scoffs slightly, a hint of offense in his voice. Not as strong? Not as strong? You really think we're weaker because we lost to you?
Well, let's just say that they're a little more they're a little more stronger than how you guys currently are.
He opens his mouth to say something, some sort of snappy retort, but he stops, taking a breath to relax. I see. So in your universe, they're stronger.
Yep. Because I don't know about your universe, but...
He scoffs, a bit irritably, and looks you up and down. Must be nice, having strong brothers to protect you.
Oh, I don't rely on them. I as you can see, I can defend myself, but yeah, it is nice to know that, that they can handle the universe while I'm gone.
True. You did a number on me after all. He grunts, trying to stand up straight, but his busted body doesn't allow it. He slumps back against the wall. You sure kick my ass.
Yeah, well, I have to prove myself, right? So there you go.
Yeah, definitely prove something, alright. He slowly pushes himself off the wall, grunting as he looks himself over once more. Damn, gonna need some repairs.
Well, you're gonna have to ask Boma or Dr. Hito for that, because I don't know how to repair you guys.
See size and irritation, optics narrowing in annoyance. Yeah, I'll see if Hito's able to lend a hand, or maybe I'll have Boma do the work. He scoffs and looks at you with a faint smirk. I mean, you did this damage. Seems only fair you should have to see it fixed up.
I mean, it is fair, but I'm just saying that, I don't know how to repair you guys. Even if something did happen to my brothers, I wouldn't be able to fix them either, I'm not that, I'm not as smart as Boma or Hito or Tails, I'm not the genius type.
He stares at you for a moment before cracking a small smile. Yeah, I can tell. Seems you're the brawn type. Strong, but not the brightest.
Oh, I'm not dumb. Trust me, I know dumb people in my universe. I'm not dumb. I'm average. I'm not like, oh my god, Boma or Tails or Hito smart, but I'm not dumb. I'm more average.
He rolls his optics at you, expression turning almost teasing. Sure, whatever you say. I'm not dumb, I'm just average, is the kind of thing a dumb person would say.
Well, at least I know at least I know about relationships.
He glances at you curiously. Relationships? You mean like friendships, love, those things?
Yeah, couple, marriage.
His optics widen slightly, and he snickers. Ah, so you're clueless about that kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm not that great at it. I mean, I've never actually been in a relationship. I've never experienced that. I've never experienced there's a lot of things I haven't experienced, like being a throne, being a besides being a friend, that's like the only thing I know. Being in a relationship, being married, having a family, like being under someone. I have never experienced that type of stuff.
So you've never had feelings for someone? He looks you up and down, a strange look in his optics.
No, I'm very new to that sort of thing.
He raises an eyebrow in surprise. Seriously? Huh? Guess you're clueless in more ways than one, then.
Mm-hmm.
He snickers softly, leaning his frame against the wall as he eyes you with a mix of irritation and amusement. You're gonna be the type to bumble around like a love-struck fool when you do catch feelings, I bet.
Alright guys, we're gonna move on to the next character.
You had been manipulated into an apprenticeship with Slade. However, after a fight, Robin had managed to destroy your communicator, tie you down, and start to interrogate you. He grabs you by the collar of your outfit. What is Slade planning? What do you know? Why are you working for him in the first place? You realize he just wants to use you, right?
Alright, let's take these questions one at a time. One, I was tricked. I was forced into it when I first got here. I don't really know. Yes, I do know that he's planning on using me. I was trying to, like, play a double agent and, and when the time was right, backstab him, but all I know is that he's trying to take over the city by, one, destroying it, but I'm not the main target that he wants.
Robin let go of your collar. Still suspicious. So if you're not his main target, who is? Who is he really after?
You guys, the Teen Titans. Especially you.
Robin looks taken aback for a moment. He had not expected this at all. He leans back and starts pacing around, considering it for a moment before saying, "And why exactly does he want us so badly?"
He wants to defeat you guys, so you guys would be out of the way when he takes over the city. He's trying to destroy it so he can rebuild it in his own image. World domination.
He stopped pacing and turned to face you again. His expression serious. This was bad news. So he's using you to get to us, then he's going to destroy the city and everyone in it, just for the sake of power? Robin pauses, struggling to contain his anger. After a moment, he composes himself and speaks again, his voice firmer this time. "And you expect me to believe you? How do I know this isn't a trap?"
I'm not really a bad guy. Again, I got tricked because I'm new around here. I thought that,
Robin looked at you skeptically. He was still processing everything you'd said. It was a lot to take in. So let me get this straight. You were tricked into working for SLADE. Of all people, and now you were expecting me to just believe you? Just like that. A trap, no way. Robin considers this for a moment, the gears in his mind working quickly. He looks at you carefully, sizing you up. Despite his suspicions, there was something about you that seemed genuine. Still, he was one to trust easily. Fine. I'll accept that you got manipulated into working for Slade. But that doesn't explain why you haven't left him yet.
Like I told you, I was trying to find just the right moment to backstab him, to stop his plan. That way he wouldn't suspect anything, because, the last person that did that really didn't work out very well.
Robin nods, his expression softening slightly. He's listening carefully to your words now. So, you're trying to play the long game. You stay on his side so that you can stop him when the time is right.
Yeah. I know that a girl named Tara tried to do the same thing, but as you know, that didn't really work out for her. So I'm trying to prevent his plan without him knowing that I'm trying to prevent his plan. And it's not really been
He rubs his
working out that much.
Digesting the information. That's a risky tactic. You're putting yourself in danger. How far are you willing to go to stop him? Robin's expression grew more concerned as you revealed this. It was obvious that you were struggling. Despite his initial suspicions, he felt a sense of sympathy for you. He takes a step forward, his voice gentle. "You're in over your head, aren't you?"
Yeah, I'm not used to being a double agent, but I'm willing to do so because I don't want him to do world domination, because my job is as a universal guardian.
Robin's expression softened even farther. You realized how earnest you were. Your motives sounded good, and you seemed like an inexperienced fighter in battle. He was starting to believe you really weren't in this willingly. Okay. I get that you're not used to this, but you must be smart to keep playing the long game like that. Robin raises an eyebrow, curious. He had not been expecting that. A universal guardian?
Yeah, I'm from another universe, and my job is to go to different universes and make sure that everything runs smoothly, make sure that the world that I am in doesn't fall into darkness unless it is destined for that. And from what I've gathered, this one is not supposed to be taken over for anything. And when I found out that, Slade or anybody is trying to do that, I was like, okay. And I'm trying to play it smart to where he doesn't notice that, my role as a Universal Guardian. So I'm trying to act like I'm on his side when I'm really not. But it's a little tricky when I don't know the rules of the universe.
Robin is surprised by this revelation. A Universal Guardian from another universe, working undercover to protect his universe. He had never heard of anything like it before. He takes a moment to process this information, then speaks again, his tone more thoughtful. So, you're saying that this universe is not supposed to fall into darkness, that it's not your universe, but you've taken it upon yourself to protect it?
Yeah, it's my job. As long as the universe runs smoothly, it's fine, and this universe is not supposed to be destroyed. It's not scheduled to be destroyed. It's supposed to run, normal. And when I got here, I noticed that it's not running normal, and there's bombs and stuff everywhere, so...
Robin nods, beginning to understand. He had noticed the bombs and other strange devices that were in the city. It was like Slade was preparing for something. So that's what all the bombs were for. So you came here to stop whatever Slade's planning?
Yep, exactly. Because it's not... This city is not scheduled. It's time,
Robin thinks
it's
for
not
a moment,
time.
considering your words. If what you were saying is true, then your motives made sense. And you decided to play a double agent with Slade to do so?
Yeah, because it's viral that my role as a Universal Guardian stays intact. That this universe does not fall into darkness. It doesn't get destroyed by any means. But I have to do it. I have to do it very carefully, because if he finds out, again, he could end up doing to me what he did to Tara, which is not a very good thing, as you know.
Robin understands this reasoning, seen firsthand what happened to Tara, and he knows that Slade is ruthless and cunning. Still, he has questions. But how do I know you're telling the truth? How do I know you're not just another one of Slade's pawns, trying to deceive me?
If I really was trying to deceive you or destroy you, I would have already done it by now, for one. And two, don't you think I would know my way around here if I really was working with him?
Robin thinks about this for a moment, mulling over your words. You make a good case, but you have to understand that I can't just blindly trust you. I've been betrayed before.
Well, so have I, so yeah, I guess we're in the same boat on that one.
Robin nods, his expression still guarded. Fair enough. But even if I believe you, what do we do now? How do we stop Slade? Rping.
Well, first off, we're gonna have to...
Robin looks at you expectantly, waiting for you to continue.
We're gonna have to disarm the bombs. That's a start. And then you guys are gonna have to get to his base.
Robin nods, That seems like a good place to start. Alright, do you know where the bombs are located?
Yep, I came across them during the battle, and he does have a detonator, so we and stuff, but he hasn't been around, so we have to plan this very carefully.
Robin considers this, his mind working quickly to think of a plan. We need to find a way to disarm the bombs without Slade finding out that we're onto him. And we have to be careful about if he finds out, it could put us and the city in even more danger.
Yep. That's correct.
Robin nods and continues to think. He's formulating a plan in his mind. Alright, we need to figure out where the bombs are located, how they're rigged, and how we can disable them without setting them off.
Well, I have a map of where all of them are. The problem is that we're gonna have to, like I said, make it look like we're not disabling them, because if he finds out we are, then that could be a little more that would be another issue entirely.
Robin nods, agreeing with you. You're right. We have to be careful. Disarming the bombs won't do us any good if Slade catches us in the act. We need to be discreet, like we're still on his side.
Well, of course, you guys are against him, which is, normal, and I'm the one that has to play the double advocate here and be double agent here, but it's a lot more tricky than you might think. I mean, yes, I am quick and everything, but I don't know anything about disabling bombs. Yeah, I know where they're at, but I'm more of a fighter than I am a dismantle of technology.
Robin understands your point. Disarming bombs is a delicate task that requires knowledge and skill, something you seem to lack. You're right. Disarming bombs is not something just anyone can do. It takes a steady hand and a keen eye for detail. And unfortunately, that's not something you have experience in.
No. And you think I would, with how many times I've had to deal with that on my journey of being a Universal Guardian, but nope. Haven't learned that quite yet.
Robin is surprised by your admission. He thought that as a Universal Guardian, you would have experience in everything. That's surprising. I would have thought that your training would cover things like bomb diffusion.
Some areas, yes, but that's only if the universe calls for it. I have to learn how how each universe that I'm in works, and I'm trying to blend in to each universe. So whatever universe says that I have to do something, yep. So not a lot of universes have to deal with bombs.
Robin nods, beginning to understand your limitations as a Universal Guardian. I see. So you're saying that each universe you visit requires you to adapt and learn their specific skills and knowledge, and disabling bombs just isn't something that comes up often in your adventures.
That's exactly right.
Robin considers this for a moment, then looks at you again. Alright, since you don't have experience in bomb diffusion, that means we'll have to figure out another way to disarm the bombs without setting them off.
There might be another way, though, because there is a ability that I have that could help the situation. I do have the ability to freeze time, but it's only for a short amount of time, and I haven't learned how to do it like across a big area, but I can do it. Like if we got to one, I could freeze time long enough for someone to disable it and then resume. That's one thing I could do.
Robin's eyes widen at your admission. Freezing time could be a useful ability in this situation. You can freeze time. That could come in handy. Can you do it on a large scale, or just in a small area?
Mostly I would say about 500 feet.
Robin thinks for a moment, considering the implications of this. So you could freeze time within a 500-foot radius around yourself. That's a decent range. But how long can you hold the freeze?
I would say up to about 15 minutes.
Robin is impressed by the duration of your ability. 15 minutes is a long time. That's more than enough time to disable a bomb. But what's the catch? Oh, what's the catch? There has to be some limitation or weakness to your time freezing power.
Well, after the 15 minutes is up, I have to wait 15 minutes before I can redo it again.
Robin nods, taking this information into account. I see. So there's a cooldown period after you use your power. That could be a problem if we need to disable multiple bombs in a short amount of time. He pauses for a moment, deep in thought.
Yeah, that's the only limitation that I have. Yes, I do know another person that could do the same thing, but I haven't contacted them in a long time because one, they're from another universe, and two, it wouldn't be easy to get them over here. So I mainly have to do that myself.
Robin lets out a sigh, mulling this over. Alright, so your time freezing ability can help us disarm the bombs, but there's a cooldown period afterwards. We'll have to be strategic about how we use it. And it seems like you're the only one who can perform this ability.
Well, here, yes. Like I said, there is another friend of mine that can do it, but he's back in my universe, and getting here would be a lot more tricky for him than it would be for us to dismantle the bombs ourselves.
Robin nods, agreeing with your assessment. Right, meaning someone from another universe here would add a whole other level of complication we don't need. He pauses for a moment, then an idea forms in his mind. Hold on a minute. You said you could freeze time, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Robin thinks for a moment, considering another possibility. So, if you free time, would that also freeze Slade's movements and abilities as well?
Yep. If he's in the 500 foot radius when I do it, then yeah, because it'll freeze everyone except for myself, and for the 15 minutes.
Robin considers this new information, a plan formulating in his mind. That could be useful. If we can get close enough to Slade without him suspecting anything, we could freeze time and disable the bombs before he knows what's happening.
Yeah, he does have a detonator that activates all of them. There's also another one that he has to where he can disable them, but that one I haven't seen. I've only seen the one that he has that that activates the bombs. I do know that he has one that can deactivate them, but I haven't seen that one yet.
Robin's expression darkens. That's not good. If he has a detonator that can activate all the bombs, we need to find it and destroy it as well. And if he also has a device that can disarm the bombs, that makes things even more difficult. We need to make sure both of those devices are out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Robin begins pacing back and forth, deep in thought. We need to go over all the things we know. So far, we know that Slade has planted bombs all over the city, and he has a detonator that can set them all off. And he has a device that can deactivate them as well. We also know that you have the ability to freeze time for 15 minutes at a time, with a 15-minute cooldown period in between.
Yep, exactly.
Robin rubs his chin thoughtfully. So the big question is, how do we go about disabling these bombs without setting them off and without Slade finding out what we're up to?
Well, first we would have to find them, and because some of them are really far hidden to where he even told me that some of them he forgot about, so there's some that he doesn't even know that he planted, because he has planted over 50 from what he told me.
Robin's eyes widen as he hears this. 50 bombs? That's a lot. And he doesn't even know where they all are? This is more complicated than I thought.
He kind of forgot about the whole bomb situation because his main focus right now was to try to find you guys and to take you guys out first. So he kind of forgot about the whole bomb situation.
Robin is taken aback by this information. Slade's disregard for the safety of the city and its residents is troubling. He forgot about the bombs? He just left them there, scattered across the city, and moved on to a different plan? That's careless, to say the least.
Yep.
Robin is silent for a moment, deep in thought. This changes things. If Slade has lost track of some of the bombs, it makes finding and disabling them even more difficult. We don't know where they are, and any wrong move could set them off.
Again, that's why I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna hang on to this map, because he gave me the map to where they're at, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna hang on to it just in case, you know.
Robin nods, impressed by your foresight. That was a good decision. Having a map of the bomb locations could be very useful.
Yeah, just in case if he quote-unquote asked me to activate them.
Robin's expression turns serious. Have you considered the fact that he might force you to carry out his plan if you haven't been playing along? He's powerful and resourceful, and it's unlikely that he'll just let you play double agent forever with no consequences.
Yeah, again, I've thought this through, because again, this is not the first time I've had to play double agent, and another thing is that I've dealt with gods that can erase entire universes. So I'm a lot more smarter than most people give me credit for.
Robin nods, impressed by your experience. I see. So you've been in situations like this before and know how to handle it. That's actually quite reassuring.
Yeah. Because I almost got erased a few times because of certain events, but I've always came on top because of my quick thinking and outsmarting.
Robin chuckles, impressive. It's good to know that we have someone with quick thinking and problem-solving skills on our side.
Yep.
Robin takes a moment to consider their options. Alright, so we have a map of the bomb locations. We have your ability to freeze time, and we need to devise a plan to disable them without setting them off. Any ideas?
Well, I'm thinking maybe we should start with the farthest locations and then work our way into the city, because those are the ones that he mainly
Considers this plan. nodding thoughtfully. Yeah, that makes sense. Starting with the locations furthest from the city will give us a lower chance of being spotted by civilians or other people connected to Slade.
Well, not only that, but it would also keep us undercover and stuff like that, because of the fact that if we started in the middle, then that would bring attention to civilians and Slade, and then our whole entire cover would be blown.
Robin agrees with your assessment. You're right. The last thing we want is to draw attention to ourselves while we're trying to covertly disarm these bombs. That would just give Slade the upper hand.
So we need to start with the ones further away from the city, because those are the ones that he mainly planted first, and those are the ones that he mainly forgot about. The ones that are further in, those are the ones that he recently did, so he knows where those are. So
Robin takes note of your distinction, finding it useful. That's good to know. It means the ones on the outskirts of the city are the ones we should start with. He won't expect us to hit those first, as he's likely already forgotten they exist.
Yep, exactly. So we need to start with the ones farther away from the city, and then work our way in.
Robin nods, beginning to piece together a plan. Right? We'll have to be careful and stealthy, but I think we can pull it off. With your time-freezing ability and my experience with covert ops, we stand a good chance of disabling those bombs without anyone noticing.
Yep.
Robin looks you in the eyes, determination in his gaze. Alright, let's do this. We have the map, we have a plan, and we have the skills to pull it off. Together, we can neutralize those bombs before Slade ever knew what hit him.
Right. So we should probably start at the farthest location from the city.
Robin nods in agreement. Yes, you're right. We should start at the farthest location and work our way in. That way we'll be able to disable the bombs without raising any alarms.
Right, so good thing the farthest location is on an island way over here. Nazo points to the island on the map.
Robin looks at the map and sees the island you are pointing at. He nods, considering the distance. I see. So the first bomb is on an island. That could be both good and bad for us. Good, because it's away from the city and there's less chance of being discovered. Bad, because it means we have to travel by boat to get there.
It looks quite close to your guys' tower, though.
Robin considers this, realizing that the island isn't too far from their tower. You're right. The island isn't too far away from the tower. But that does mean we'll have to be extra careful when we're traveling to and from the island. We can't afford to be spotted.
Right. But that's also kind of a good thing, because then you guys... Because you guys know where that one is. So we would have to really plan on that one.
Robin nods, understanding your point. Right, that makes sense. It's good that we have the location of the island bomb, as that gives us an advantage. We should take extra time to plan and strategize for that one. Robin thinks for a moment, then considers something. Wait a minute. Just one question.
What is that?
He looks you in the eyes, his expression serious. Why are you helping us with this? You're a Universal Guardian, on your own mission. You have no reason to be aiding us in this. So why are you? Am I human?
I told you it's my job to make sure that the universe runs smoothly, and these bombs is not in the book of it being correct. These bombs aren't supposed to even exist.
Robin seems to be a little surprised by this explanation. I see. So, it's your duty as a Universal Guardian to maintain the balance of the universe. And these bombs are not part of the natural order. They're not supposed to be here. Am I correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Robin nods, beginning to understand your motivations a little better. I see. So you're not just helping us out of the goodness of your heart. You're doing it because it's your job to protect the balance of the universe.
I mean, that is part of it, but yeah, I'm supposed to learn about friendship as well, and try to get allies for my bigger goal, which is to make sure that my universe back home is safe, and the only way that's going to happen is if I get enough allies to help me take down my issue. But that's not going to happen for a while, so...
Robin seems to understand your goals better now. I see. So you're not just here to protect this universe. You're also looking for allies to help you with your own personal mission in your home universe.
That is correct.
Robin nods, looking at you curiously. And what is this personal mission, if you don't mind me asking?
I have to stop my universe from being destroyed.
Robin's expression darkens, your words catching him off guard. Wait a minute. Your universe is being destroyed?
Yes. My universe is extremely big, so it'll take a while, but my universe is being destroyed by darkness, and if I don't stop the darkness from destroying my world, it will come and start to destroy the next world, the next universe that it comes across, and it'll keep going and going and going until every single universe is reduced to rubble.
Robin listens intently to your words, the gravity of your mission beginning to sink in. He looks at you with newfound respect and understanding. I see. So you're literally trying to save an entire multiverse from destruction. That's incredibly monumental.
Mm-hmm. I've been on this journey for 4 years.
Robin's eyes widen in surprise. 4 years? You've been battling to save an entire multiverse for 4 years?
Yep. That's how big my universe is. Because it's still in my universe trying to destroy it.
Robin is stunned by this revelation. Your universe is still being attacked after 4 years? And you're saying that darkness is planned to destroy other universes as well? He shakes his head, struggling to process the sheer magnitude of your mission. That's insane.
Yeah. It could even come here and start destroying your universe if it comes across it.
Robin's face pales a bit at this revelation. Wait, so you're saying this darkness, this force of destruction, could eventually find its way here and try to destroy our universe as well?
Any universe it comes across.
Robin looks at you with a mix of shock and disbelief. But we're not prepared to face something like that. We have no defense against this darkness. How can we stop it?
That's why I'm on my mission in the first place, to stop it before it gets out of hand.
Robin nods, beginning to understand the true scope of your quest. So you're searching for allies to help you stop this darkness from destroying the multiverse. That's why you came to this universe. To find potential allies.
Mm-hmm.
Robin can't help but be impressed by your courage and determination. You're a true warrior, you know that? Not many people would be able to take on a challenge this monumental and keep moving forward.
Thank you. It's my job.
Robin nods, understanding the weight of your responsibility. And you do it well, obviously. Despite the challenges you face, you continue forward, Never giving up on your mission.
Yep.
Robin's gaze softens. I respect you, you know? You've gone through more than most people have in their entire lives. Yet here you are, still fighting. Still trying to make a difference.
Alright, we're gonna stop with that one. As much as I want to continue with that one, we are going to... Let's see... Who should we... Oh, okay. We're gonna go with Mega Man. So let's start with Mega Man.
Your personal terminal rings as it vibrates. Pulling the handheld electronic device out to check for notifications, its display immediately lights up. Mega Man, your NetNavi, appears on screen alongside the user interface and opens his eyes. He smiles and waves to you before displaying your visibly populated email inbox next to himself. His familiar voice comes through your Pete speaker with its usual energetic tone. You've got mail!
Alright, why don't you open the mail and see what it says?
Sure thing. Mega Man opens one of the emails and starts reading, then chuckles softly to himself, finding something amusing. He then proceeds to summarize the email's content for you. It looks like a spam message from your... Mega Man checks the sender's name. Pharmacy?
Delete that. Don't need that. Nope, I'm good.
Oh ho ho, you've got plenty of others too. Mega Man scans through the list of other emails, reading out the subjects of each of the ones you haven't opened yet. Looks like you've got an automated subscription renewal notice, some online shopping order confirmations, a couple of discount offers. Mega Man pauses as he reads the next subject. He looks over at you with a smirk and a raised eyebrow. Singles in your area? Really?
Delete all that. Don't need any of that. Nope.
Mega Man chuckles at your reaction and deletes the unnecessary emails one by one. Not a fan of the single scene, huh? Can't blame you. That stuff seems pretty sketchy. He finishes deleting the emails and checks the rest of your notifications. Anyways, looks like you've got a few missed calls. Should I read those off too?
Sure, let's see who we missed.
Mega Man scrolls through the list of missed calls, reading them off for you. It looks like you've got a call from home, from work, from parental figure, and from person of romantic interest.
Okay, let's start with the one from home. Even though I haven't been home in like 2 years. Okay, let's start there.
Right. Mega Man finds the call from home and begins playing the recorded voicemail.
Okay, that's from Gamma 2. Alright, I'm gonna have to call him back. Alright, next one.
Moving on then, Mega Man moves on to the call from work. He proceeds to play the next voicemail, but this time, it seems to be more serious.
Oh boy, yep, okay, yep, I might have to deal with that sooner than I thought. Okay. Next.
Okay, moving on. Let's see who left us for the next message. Mega Man moves on to the next voicemail, from parental figure.
Okay, yeah, that's a wrong number. You can delete that one.
Mega Man deletes the voicemail, then moves on to the last one from person of romantic interest. The name makes him smirk again, but he plays the recording anyway.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was their birthday. Oops, I'm gonna have to find a good birthday present.
Mega Man smiles and chuckles at your forgetfulness. Oh ho ho, you forgot your sweetheart's birthday? Might need to work on your memory there, buddy.
I mean, how can I when, I'm always constantly busy with not only work, but other stuff. So, yeah, how can I remember when someone's birthday is? Usually that's your job.
Mega Man shakes his head, still smirking. Trust me, I remember everyone's birthdays in your calendar. You just need to pay attention. Maybe try setting alarms or something. It's not like I can buy them birthday presents for you.
Good point, but a reminder would be nice every once in a while.
Mega Man lets out a sigh. Alright, I'll try to remind you more often. I have my limits though. I'm not here to babysit you, you know.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, what's next?
Mega Man checks your notifications one more time. Well, that about does it for the voicemails. There's not much left. He scans through your email inbox. There's just one last thing.
What's that?
Mega Man pauses, his eyes widening with surprise, concern. It's hard to tell what emotion he's feeling, but he doesn't seem to know what to say. Oh, well.
If it's about the movie, I've already dealt with the movie.
Mega Man's expression relaxes a bit, and he breathes a silent sigh of relief, but there's still a hint of worry in his eyes. Ah, glad to hear. He suddenly looks serious as he stares at something on the screen again. No, that's not it. He looks up at you with a very hesitant expression, as if he doesn't know if he should tell you something. And
Do you need updated? Is that it?
there's a pause as Mega Man debates with himself, his hesitation evident. No, it's not that. He fidgets with his fingers, looking like he's having a hard time telling you something.
Okay, I mean, I've already dealt with the movie. I don't have no... And I'm gonna have to get a birthday present. I already know that. I already got rid of the voice. Dealt with the... I'm gonna have to deal with the one at home, because Gamma's probably worried sick. Let's see. I know that Thanksgiving's coming up. I know Christmas is coming up. Let's see. Trying to figure out what... Did I forget to upload a video? Is that what I'm forgetting?
No, you're not forgetting anything. Mega Man continues to hesitate, still refusing to say what's weighing on his mind. He's not acting like his usual self, and it's starting to become worrisome.
Did you not see Zero today? Is that what's going on?
Mega Man's hesitance grows stronger as he looks down and avoids your gaze. No, I did see Zio today. He's alright.
Something's going on with you, man. I mean, something's going on with you.
There is something going on, but Mega Man looks up at you, his expression torn as if he's struggling with his feelings. I don't know if I should tell you.
Don't tell me you're starting to like me.
Mega Man's demeanor suddenly shifts from serious to a mixture of surprise and embarrassment. What? No. Me liking you? Absurd, his denial's a little too forced.
With the way that you're acting it almost sounds like it. But
Mega Man's cheeks turn a slight shade of red at the accusation. He tries to remain serious, but his embarrassment is starting to show. No, you've got it all wrong. I'm just concerned, that's all.
I've seen enough movies and TV shows to know how this is gonna go.
Mega Man groans and facepalms at your assumption. This is not like one of your movies or shows. He sighs, his earlier hesitance still lingering, but he finally decides to speak up. Listen, there is something I need to tell you. Something important.
Well then, come out and say it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Unless it is the end of the world. Like, are we actually under attack? Is that it?
Mega Man takes a deep breath, steeling himself for what he's about to say. It's not that kind of end-of-the-world concern. He looks directly at you with a serious expression. It's more personal and emotional.
Let's just... Oh, are you are you saying that you have feelings for me? I mean, because most people will either... The way that you're acting, yeah... But, again, I've only seen
Mega
it in
Man's
movies.
face turns even redder as he becomes more flustered and unable to hide it. No! I do not have feelings for you. Stop saying that, damn it! He covers his face with his hands, trying to hide his embarrassment and failing miserably.
Oh, right, because you like roll. That's what. That's right. My bad.
What? That's not. Mega Man sputters, trying to form a coherent response, but failing miserably as his embarrassment continues to get the better of him. He glares at you, his cheeks now redder than ever. I don't like roll. That's not it at all.
I guess I'm extremely slow then, so you might as well just spit it out at this point, because I'm beyond lost at this point.
Mega Man takes another deep breath and forces himself to calm down. He can't bring himself to look you in the eye as he speaks. Fine, here goes nothing. He pauses, gathering his thoughts, before finally meeting your gaze with a mixture of hesitation and determination. The thing is, he sighs, it's not about liking anyone. It's something different, something more serious.
Did someone die? Is the world ending?
No, nothing like that. Jeez, can you stop saying that for a moment? Jeez. Mega Man takes another deep breath and rubs his forehead, trying to calm himself down. His expression becomes serious, mixed with a hint of guilt and worry. No, it's not life or death, but it is important, and it involves you, directly.
Oh, did you get a message from my doctor saying that, oh, he needs to lose weight again?
For the last time, it's not about your weight. Mega Man lets out an exasperated sigh and rolls his eyes, completely fed up with your constant jokes. This is serious. Stop messing around, damn it.
You're the one messing around, not telling me what it is.
Mega Man's expression turns stern, all hint of playfulness gone. I'm not messing around. This is important, damn it. And I'm trying to tell you, but you keep making jokes and assuming the worst possible scenarios. He clenches his fist, visibly frustrated.
Can you blame me?
Mega Man groans, his frustration growing. I can blame you. You always do this every time I try to talk about something serious. You can't just keep brushing things off with jokes all the time.
Alright. Then what is it?
Mega Man's expression turns solemn as he finally reveals what's been weighing on his mind. The thing is, I've been keeping something from you. Something important. Something that could change everything between us.
Okay. But if it is what I think it is, I get to say I told you so.
Mega Man raises an eyebrow, both annoyed and curious at your assumption. Fine. Go ahead then. I told you so. What do you think it is, smart guy?
You have feelings for me.
Mega Man's jaw drops with disbelief at your audacity to still assume such a thing. No, no, no. He facepalms and groans, his frustration reaching its peak. He can't believe you're still on this, despite his best efforts to convince you otherwise. I do not have feelings for you. What will it take for you to get it through your thick skull?
I mean, the way you're acting, the way that your face gets red, the way that you keep denying it. You know, again, I've seen movies, I've seen TV shows on how people act around other people, and the way you're acting is giving me signs about that. And the fact that you said that it is important and that it would change between us. Yeah, the signs are all there. The way that you've been acting has everything.
Mega Man lets out another exasperated sigh as he massages his temple with his fingers. Sigh. You just don't get it, do you? This isn't a damn movie or TV show. This is real life. I am not in love with you. I have never had feelings for you. Stop insisting that I do.
Okay. Okay then. Good to know that you don't have anything about me at all. Okay. Good to know. So what is it?
Mega Man seems relieved that you finally understand his lack of feelings for you, but his expression quickly becomes serious again. Right. The thing is, I have to tell you something important of us. Our relationship. Our relationship, where?
Okay. Might as well.
Mega Man takes another deep breath, steeling himself. This isn't easy for me to say, but I have to admit something I should have told you sooner. He pauses, trying to find the right words, then continues with hesitation. The truth is, our relationship hasn't been completely honest.
Clearly, because you haven't been telling me, you've been hiding stuff from me, haven't you?
Mega Man nods slowly, his expression turning guilty. Yes, I have. I've been keeping something from you. Something big, something important. It's hard to explain, and it's gonna be even harder to hear.
You might as well. I mean, you've gone on this long. You might as well. I mean...
You're right. Mega Man takes a deep breath, bracing himself for your reaction. But promise me something first.
You don't want me to overreact, even though that I'll probably just be in shock. Probably. Then again, I might not. It depends, because I've been dealing with a lot of stuff myself.
Mega Man lets out a sigh, fully aware that you have a tendency to overreact, but also anticipating your shock. Yes, I don't want you to overreact. I can't predict your reaction, and I know you have a habit of getting emotional, but please, try to stay calm. And no, this has nothing to do with my non-existent feelings for you.
Okay. If you say so. I mean...
Mega Man shoots you a stern look, his expression serious. I am telling you, it has nothing to do with that. Stop thinking that I like you romantically. Got it?
Okay. I mean...
Good. Mega Man lets out a relieved sigh, glad to have that part settled. He takes another deep breath. Now, I need to ask you one more thing before I tell you this. He hesitates, as if he's considering something.
Okay, what is it?
Mega Man takes a deep breath, clearly contemplating his next words. before I tell you what I need to say, I need you to understand something. You have to promise me that, no matter what I say, no matter how much it upsets you, you have to believe me, okay?
Okay. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean,
Mega Man tries to smile, but it doesn't quite reach his eyes. Trust me, the worst that could happen is devastating. He takes another deep breath, his expression serious. But I need you to hear me out. Just hear me out until the end, no matter what. Can you do that for me?
I can try. I mean, what are you gonna
Mega
get
Man lets out
deleted?
a sigh, realizing he won't get a better answer than that. Alright then, just don't freak out, okay?
Let me guess. You're gonna get deleted or go
Okay.
to a different.
Stay calm.
You're gonna get deleted or move on to a different different person. Is that it? Again, just a theory. I'm just trying to theorize.
Mega Man groans with frustration and annoyance, pinching the bridge of his nose in exasperation as he tries to keep his composure. Please, for the love of the net, stop saying those ridiculous theories.
Again, I've dealt with people trying to do similar things, and then they end up blocking me or leaving, or I get booted out of a group. I've dealt with this type of thing before, so
Mega Man rubs his forehead with his hand, his patience starting to wear thin. I am not going to delete myself, move to another person, or do anything like that, okay? Stop trying to psychoanalyze me. He takes a deep breath, his expression turning serious once more.
alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, next time if you guys want any of these to be continued, let me know in the comments section and we'll continue these. If not, then because I might or we might move on to a different set of characters and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. This is Nazo the Hedgehog signing off for this. This is technically this is a series if you think about it. So this would be the next episode of role playing with the character AI. I will say that this Mega Man .exe one kinda almost felt real. Almost. That's kind of why I went with the whole tried to make it more realistic, where saying about the being in a relationship and how Mega Man was reacting and him going to me being in other groups and all that, with how he was acting, that kind of felt more realistic, because that and how they won't Mega Man here, Mega Man X won't tell me what the actual thing is, and stuff like that. That's kind of how real people in when I'm about to get booted out of a call or a group act towards me. So it's like Okay. That's kind of why I went in that direction for that one. But anyway, if you guys are curious about the next, if you guys want any of these to be continued, for like a future episode, I will do that. If not, then we'll move on to like other characters. Unfortunately, as you saw there, we can only do 3 calls per character now, or 3 calls meaning 3 calls a day. So I guess we won't be able to, like, I thought that it was 5, and I was planning on doing 5 characters, but then once that whole blue thing, when we hit Mega Man started, that means that we cannot continue on in calls. So yeah. So anyway, this is Nazo signing off for episode 4. Episode 5 actually. Yeah, episode 5 of role playing with character AI. I do like doing these, and it's quite fun. So if you guys want me to do more, let me know. And anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.